Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. So for today's video, it is going to be something a little different. I usually make what I'm doing today into two separate videos, but I thought I might as well just combine it because last month, so in April, I did not film my budget planner setup, and then I did start getting a lot of questions once I started filming my weekly check-ins, like where I got the stickers, how I set it up, what each page is for, and all that kind of stuff. So I decided for this video, I'm going to go ahead and set up my budget planner super quickly. It'll be sped through with just some music over, and then I will walk you through all the pages, and then at the end of this video, we will go ahead and do my May monthly budget with all my numbers to let you guys know what is to come for the following month. So that's what this video is all going to be about. If you just want to see the budget, I will put a time stamp here for whatever time I start doing that, but the beginning is just going to be a short little clip of me setting up the whole entire month. So let's just get started. Alrighty, now that I have set up my entire budget planner, I did want to mention, because I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but my planner is a plum paper monthly planner in the 7x9 size. I always have it linked down below in the description box, as well as all the stickers you saw me use in this video are from my Etsy shop, which is ThePlanningDancer, and of course that's always linked down below as well. And I also have a coupon code for my subscribers, so if you're interested in anything, you can always use that. But I'm just gonna let you know what each page is used for. So starting off with my income page, this is where I mark the date, the amount, and the source of my income, because I do get income from a bunch of different places, so I just like to keep track of it here. Then moving on, this is the monthly view, which is where I keep track of my monthly cash envelope expenses. So anything I spend out of the 4 cash envelopes that I carry around with me. In the month of May, I did add a new cash envelope to my wallet, so you will see that in the monthly budget. But you see this spread a lot in my weekly check-ins because I go ahead and lay down all the expense labels so that the monthly view ends up looking like this. And then moving on, we have the monthly budget and the sinking funds budget pages, which I did do the lines and wrote the categories down off of camera, so I can fill this out with you guys in a second here, but you guys will see what this is used for when I fill it out. Next is my sinking funds page and my transaction log. So here is where I keep track of my sinking funds. So I will have them all listed here with their starting balance. And then at the end of the month, I fill out how much I added into each category, how much I took out, and then the ending balance. Also, I do all the pen off camera just because it takes me a while. But if you want to see it all filled out, you can always just check back in on Monday. During my weekly check-ins, I walk through all these pages and let you know like what I've spent for the past week and all that kind of stuff. But here is my sinking funds transaction log. So if I spend any money out of my sinking funds, I go ahead and write it here. And then this is my Etsy supply transaction log. So any supplies I buy for my Etsy shop get listed here. And then here is my weekly check-in page, which is where I check in each week. And for the month of May, I will only be doing 4 weekly check-ins. And then we have my shipping transaction log, which is just where I keep track of all the labels that I buy for Etsy. And then here I have a YouTube transaction log. So anything I buy that is for YouTube, I go ahead and mark here. And then last but not least, we have the weekly budget pages, which this is where I write down my weekly budgets, which is how I know how much to stuff into my cash envelopes every single Friday. And since May has 4 Fridays, we just have weekly budgets for the first week through the 4th week. There's no 5th week of May. And yeah, so that is it. We're going to go ahead and now get right into filling out the monthly budget. So if this is the part you were most intrigued about, we are now going to fill it out. So starting off, I do not share my income. This is something I have been kind of debating on changing. So let me know if you guys would like me to share my income, maybe reasons why you find it beneficial. But yeah, I've been debating whether or not I want to do that. So I just kind of want to hear your guys' take on it if you have any preferences. But for now, we are just going to get into the variable expenses. So the first 4 are the cash envelopes that I carry around in my wallet. So we have gas, fun, food, and treats. Treats is a new one. I did have just gas, fun, and food for pretty much as long as I've been budgeting, which is years now at this point. But I've just been looking at my spending in the past few months and just trying to kind of tweak my budget to make it perfect for me and not like try to do what others are doing, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and added a treats category to see if that'll help me stay in budget in my food cash envelope. So we will see how it goes, but I am really excited about it and I hope it is going to help. So here I'm going to go ahead and write down my budgeted amounts. So this is my monthly budget. So this will be the amounts that I plan to spend for the whole entire month. And there are 4 Fridays, like I mentioned before. So these amounts will be split up by 4 because I do stuff my cash envelopes every Friday. So I will just go ahead and divide these amounts by 4 to know how much to put into each week. So gas is gonna get $100 for the month. So if you're curious, I will be stuffing $25 each week. Then fun is going to get $40 for the month, which is $10 a week. Then food is going to get $200. I'm still going to be stuffing $50 a week and just see how that works. And then treats is going to get $80 for the month, which is $20 a week. That is me kind of over budgeting for treats, but I just want to allocate my money where I think I need it. So we're just going to try that out and see how this month goes. Next up is sinking funds. Sinking funds are getting a total of $530 this month, which you will see in detail in the next spread. And then for my extra credit card payment, I do plan to pay $165 on top of the minimum payment, which I keep writing $200 here, but in reality, I just make a $200 payment, so the minimum payment of $35 does come out of that, so it's really only an extra payment of $165, so I decided to write that this month. And then I don't have anything for unbudgeted, but I just like to leave a little space in case I do spend any unbudgeted money, then I have somewhere to write it at the end of the month. So there are all my variable expenses. Moving on to fixed expenses, which are just my bills. So we have Amazon Prime, which this month it is not due, but I am going to put $1 into Amazon each week because my free trial is up towards the end of June, so I want to have that payment ready. Then for Bank of America, the minimum payment, as I mentioned before, is $35. Then my car payment is $285 each month. That would be horrible if it was each week. Then Planet Fitness is $20 a month. And last but not least, my Scribble Prints Co. monthly mystery is $34 each month, and that includes shipping. So we're going to move over to savings, which the only one I can fill out now is the automatic transfer, which is $25. That amount comes out of my checking account and moves over to my savings every single 23rd of the month. And I've always had it like that since I've opened my bank account, so that just does it on its own. And then the rest of these will be updated at the end of the month in my monthly closeout video. So now we can move on over to my sinking funds. So this is where I break down that $530 total. So again, sinking funds are budgeted weekly, which gives us the monthly grand total, if that makes sense. So each of these months that are written down in the weekly column will be multiplied by 4, and that's how I get the monthly budget. So starting off with adventures, I am going to be adding $30 each week, which is $5 more than what I have been adding, but I just really want to bulk that up because I do have something very exciting coming up and I just want to be ready. Next up, we have Black Friday, which is getting $6 a week. Then business is a percentage of my income, so I don't have a amount to write in the weekly or monthly section because it really just depends on how much I get paid each week. And then car maintenance is going to get $3 each week. Then Christmas remains at $20 a week. Gifts is going to get $30, but that is not weekly. That is for the month, but it is going to get $30 all in the first week because I need to get a Mother's Day gift. Next is holidays, which is going to get $1 each week. Home is getting $25 each week, and that is because I owe George some money because he bought this like window shade for my door that is right off to this side, and it was $100, so I am going to be saving up $100 to pay him back, so it will be getting $25 a week. Next is medical, which is getting $5 a week. Then personal is just my fun money that gets rolled over, so that just really depends on if I spend it or not. So moving on to planner, I will be adding $5 each week. School is also going to get $5, and Violet gets $25 each week. And then again with taxes, similar to business, it is a percentage of my income, so it really just varies. So let's go ahead and write down the monthly amounts for each of these. So Adventures is getting $120 for the month. Then Black Friday is getting $24. Business, again, we don't know. Car maintenance is getting $12. Christmas is getting $80. Gifts is getting $30, again, because it's just getting it all in one. Holidays is getting $4. Home is getting $100. Medical is getting $20. Personal, we don't know. Planner is getting $20. So is school. Violet is getting $100. And taxes, we do not know. So that brings us to the end of my monthly budget planner setup, as well as my monthly budget. I really hope this video was helpful. A lot of people said that the April one was, and I'm really excited to be able to get this up before the month of May starts. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you like this video, let me know. Anything, if you just want to chat, then head down there to my comment section and I will get back to you. But I'm gonna go. I will see you all in my next video, and have a great day. Bye, guys.